Yeah, that's about the opinion of this one. And you know what? I say that a lot, but this time I mean it with all my heart, soul, and might. Now, this is Igor's Cable Access, coming to you unedited and never rehearsed. And remember, as always, one like, one subscriber. You know what? If you don't want to subscribe, then just go away. Alright, now, Igor's Cable Access. Take it or leave it. Now, this video is from a black metal band that I found very deep in the darkest corners of YouTube. All you really got to do is type in worst metal bands ever or black metal bands ever, to exist or something like that. And all these things pop up. Pretty much every black metal band that exists pops up. And you look through them and you find those ones that are really underground and from like some other country or something. And they're just really weird and they're just off the wall. But underneath everything else, just like every other black metal band, they suck. Now, this group is called Echoes. Okay? And, I'm not even going to look at the name of the song. I lost that paper. I don't even care. Just check this out. The group is called Echoes. I'm not sure where they're from, but it's in another language. And if anybody knows what it says, let me know if you know anything about Echoes. But they suck. Here it is. Let me show you what Echoes, really is. All right. Get ready for this one. It's got some terrible computer graphics in it. Man. It's got a lot of violence in it, but I apologize for that. This video might offend some people, but if you don't like weird, violent stuff, you might want to turn this. Okay, listen to this music before we really get into this. I want y'all to hear something that really sticks out to me. This riff. Hear that bass in the background of that? I mean, that sounds like a bad band practice, and we've not even really got started. I mean, look at this guy. He's looking over there like, that note wasn't with it that time, nor was it the other time. I mean, that sounds like, a 6th grade band practice. Come on, man. I mean, that was nowhere. But just listen. Okay. This is talentless. Completely. And, man. And that little clicking, speedy sound. Okay, I noticed there's a lot of famous, musicians in this video. And they're pretty much like putting them down, like trying to make like this murder scene out of them, So this thing has like a lot of the over-top violence in it. It's just one of those things that, happens to have that in it. I usually don't show anything close to this, but this video sucks, and it just happened to have all the bad things in it. I'm sorry. But anyways, you haven't even heard the singing. Let's see here. Yeah, let's let y'all hear the guy sing. He's got some pipes. Ah! Man. there just comes a time you gotta realize you ain't good at what you're doing. I may have said this before, but there's gotta be a time when you sit down and you look at it and you face it and you go behind the music and you say, you know what? This just wasn't meant to be. Some people might, ignore that sign and try to find some way to go around it. But I bet these guys face it every day. Yes, they do. Let's go on here. Every day. That's Dave Mustaine. Man. That's Tony Iommi. This is just ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, I don't get into any of this stuff. I mean, this is like they just tried too hard and just got too far with it, I mean, you don't really need that kind of stuff. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that really, I wouldn't think a normal person would listen to, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not normal. But this is just, I mean, you guys need to go back and start playing, some Nirvana songs or something, man. I mean, this is just bad, okay? On top of all the effects and the beginning, the boom, 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 the riff that is just totally out of time with itself, and the noise and the clicking, the stoning together that makes this abomination that you guys call music. Yeah. Man, this guy right here, I was sitting there trying to think about it. This kind of looks like a kiss that wasn't all the way done. It's like they tried to work on it, and they just didn't get all of it done in time, and it was time for the show. Here, let me get a, can y'all see him better? There you go, like that, see? That right there just shows me that right there is a Kiss makeup job that just did not get done. And it's like, guys, the show's just got to go on. So just go as you are. I don't get the pretty little star and all that other stuff like all the other guys get. You just get part of it. That right there is what that look is. I mean, it's an incomplete Kiss look. Cheap t-shirts and merchandise. Beyond uneffortless music and cheap videos that look like they were put together on a PlayStation 2 back in 1970. I mean, I can't say much about that. No. I can't say much about that, but you know what? I'm cooler than this. Here. Let's see. Man, this sucks. This is awful. All right. There's that powerful riff again. Okay, I want to say that's Scott Inie from Anthrax. I just want to say, if Anthrax come out there, the first time he struck a chord, it'd blow you guys off the stage, out in the parking lot, and out into some neighborhood 10 miles away. Anthrax would destroy you. Now, I'm your boy Igor. I've showed enough. It sucks. I'm sorry. Take it or leave it, and I'm out. Anthrax is a lot cooler than you. I'm out. Take it or leave it. Goodbye. Woo! Oh, yeah. Scott Inie's cool. That's what I think about those guys.